When Michael Jordan played in Chicago, the crowd just went crazy to another decibel level. And I'd get the chills every time. He played with such a fury. He was electric on the court. Before the SHRUG game, the game against Portland in the NBA Finals, well, the public relations people couldn't find Michael. The reason was he was on the court taking three-point shots, and he was not noted as a three-point shooter. We asked him about it. He said, well, you know, you never know when a three-point shot might come in handy. Obviously, he had figured something out, that he was going to surprise them, but you have to hit the shots. This incredible onslaught of threes takes place in the first half, and he hit 6 of them. That was unheard of at that time for anyone. He looks over at our broadcast table and gives that shrug. And I think what I took out of that most, it showed his humility, that he could not believe that he hit 6 three-pointers. That was, I thought, one of the incredible moments in playoff history. I would have to go with Jordan as the GOAT.
What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, and today we have episode 9 of my Hall of Fame Jordan Challenge playthrough, and this is the SHRUG game. I had to hit 6 threes in the first half, scored 39, and hold Clyde under 17. And I figured this would be pretty easy, but for some reason, this Blazers team is the best team of all time, apparently. Like, of all the teams I played against, this is the best team I played against, and it wasn't even Clyde. Clyde only scored like 6 points, but everybody else was just, they was looking like the Globetrotters out there. Like, they're making crazy shots, they're throwing lobs, they're getting all the rebounds, offensive rebounds, putbacks. Like, this ended up actually being a pretty close game. I really had to play some clutch defense to get the win. And offensively, everything was going pretty smooth in the first half. I was using the Celtics playbook. I got Jordan some threes. The Celtics have a pretty nice playbook if you want some threes. But in the second half, I guess I was selling pretty much. Like, they was playing good defense. They was trapping me, and I used the ISO series, which is probably a mistake because Jordan is hurt in this one, and it really impacts his dribbling. Like, he really can't dribble and move like that. But on top of that, the whole team is missing a lot of badges. Like, I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but yeah, the whole team is missing a lot of badges, especially Jordan and Pippen defensively, but offensively too as well. Like, that might be why the Blazers were playing like the best team ever. It might have had to do with the fact that my players didn't have a lot of badges. I don't know, but I ain't never seen nothing like it. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the intro. As always, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content. So Jordan, get you an easy one.
To contend for a long time. For the Blazers, perhaps more pressure to deliver right now. The window not as wide open. They appear confident and ready to make their mark on history. We'll see how it plays out.
It is a tough chore for sure, though. On the floor for Portland, it'll be Terry Porter and Clyde Drexler in the backcourt. Up front, Jerome Grant is a small forward. Buck Williams at the 4.
No, why are they moving like that?
Kevin Duckworth. For the Bulls, Bill Cartwright is at the center. Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant man the front court. John Paxson is at the point.
Go, Jordan.
It'll be Michael Jordan.
And the Blazers certainly motivated to answer their detractors. That's a question they know can't be answered with words, but rather with their performance.
Oh, you lucky.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Portland has possession. Drexler inside. Jordan's there. And there's the
God, nah, bro. They're ODing.
shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Watching Clyde. Could you imagine a better nickname for him?
Portland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And
Look,
he can't hit the
ball
second.
don't lie, bro.
And Clark. The Blazers like to play a much faster pace than the Bulls.
And that could help them with their execution, in my mind. Much simpler pushing the ball with the numbers advantage than going against the set half-court defense.
Great scouting report. Mike, one thing with this matchup, Terry Porter has really struggled against the Bulls in the past.
definitely not a good sign for the Blazers. Porter's one of their most important players. They need him to come up big in this series.
Now here's Williams. Well, three from Drexler.
That's what we want.
Gets the rebound.
And in my mind,
Get them threes up, Clyde.
fascinating individual matchup in this series is Drexler going up against Michael Jordan. Jordan's going to have his work cut out on the defensive end.
Yeah, I cannot agree with you more, Coach.
Let's go, Jordan.
Starting a guy who's averaging 27 points a game in the playoffs in Drexler. So he's going to have to really do a lot of work at both ends of the floor.
And here's Porter following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Jordan against
I'm here. I'm clamped. I'm clamped. No way. Yo, the computer does the most miraculous bullshit.
And Drexler's teammates appreciate when he hits the boards, proving how effective he can be on the offensive boards.
Jackson outside from deep. Jordan. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. And one thing the Bulls have been relying on is Jordan scoring Clark in the post.
That's been a bit of a surprise tactic for them in the playoffs, and it's paid dividends. More and more, they're setting up Jordan on the block. We'll see if they stick with that tonight.
Clock is at 3. Here's Porter. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
They got a great look. Close in. Sometimes the ball just doesn't...
Oh, you got to stop the ball, man.
An NBA Finals record in a half. Michael Jordan with his third three, providing an early lift for the Chicago Bulls. Drexler passes to Porter. Back to Drexler.
Oh, man. Bro.
And that one hits back out. And Mike, after his poor shooting night last time out, everyone wondering how Michael Jordan will respond tonight.
Okay, we'll see very shortly. Sometimes that only helps to fire him up. Opponents are scared of Jordan coming off a bad game. He goes out there trying to prove himself all over again.
And usually is successful. Outside for Pippen.
No.
And 1:01 left in the first.
Move, ISO.
Jordan against Kersey. Goes back up. It's stolen.
Bro, that was a perfect spin. Like, come on. Don't do that to me, 2K.
And he converts the layup.
A little contact is not an issue for Kersey. He muscles through it and gets to his finish.
Bulls leading by 5. Jackson outside.
Jordan for three! Well, Michael has gone to a new weapon. That's his 4th three-point field goal.
He's ready to play. He is ready.
Passes to Williams. Now Porter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Superb vision that time by Williams.
Pippen with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Jordan for three!
Oh, my God. Bro can't miss right now. Let's go, Jordan.
That is an NBA Finals record. 5 three-pointers in a half.
And with Jordan leading the way, the Bulls won their first title last year. I'm not sure they'll have to wait long for another one.
Back to Pippen. Inside. And Jordan.
If you turn your head for a second, Jordan will back cut you, go to the rim. It's just a matter of lobbing the thing up on top. They love starting Michael in the middle of the lane, and then he operates from there.
And exploiting the weaknesses of the defense with really on-target, on-time passing.
Michael Jordan is out there with John Paxson. Then there's Grant. Then it's Cartwright. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And when we talk about Jordan, we're talking about a man, Clark, in the prime of his career. At the very top of his game.
Yeah, one of the best we've ever seen, Kevin. I wouldn't doubt the Larry O'Brien trophy lives in the Bulls trophy case
Oh, missed.
for a few more years.
Wow.
The Blazers might not want to hear that, but it could very well happen.
Mike, I'd say any questions about Jordan's bad wrist have now been answered.
It's not affecting him at all, and he's taking advantage of some really soft Portland D. By the look of it, MJ's going to make this a long night for the Blazers.
Great positioning on the putback. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice work on the offensive boards.
Yeah, just getting the touch just right for that tip, and well timed. Fantastic play.
Yeah, it's easier said than done.
Here's Jordan for three. Yes!
Did you see that look? Michael indicating he can't believe it.
He feels it. There's nothing else he can say other than the man feels it and lets us know.
In this game. Ainge against Jordan.
Oh, he's so lucky, bro. They're not giving me any good animation, like chase down animations.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And right away, we can see the one-on-one battle, Mike, between Jordan and Drexler is going to take center stage.
And not in the way Clyde wanted. Jordan's been toying with him. If this is how their matchup is going to go, the Blazers are in trouble.
Yeah, big trouble.
Hey, this is a pretty funny story, you think about it. After Chicago drafted Jordan in 1984, he flew into town, but they didn't have anybody at the airport to pick him up. A chauffeur at the airport recognized him and offered him a ride. I bet you the Bulls figured out how to take better care of Jordan after that. That's what this team needs right now.
You're right, cutting the deficit with the one-handed flush.
Maybe that can give them a little spark.
And while we have a chance,
doubles.
let's send it over to David Aldridge, courtside.
Thanks, guys. In this series,
Jordan is
I'll shoot over doubles, though.
on the most points.
One of the things that Chicago knows it can do is post up Michael Jordan at any time it wants to during the course of a season. They didn't use it much in the regular season, but in the playoffs, they've gone to it more and more, the post up of Michael Jordan. Hey, he's their best post up player.
And you know during the playoffs, you must change your game. So they have changed their game, utilizing Michael Jordan's skill in the post.
So bad, but I don't want to pick up no fouls yet.
Well, it worked out well for the chauffeur, though.
Do that. Don't do that again.
So much that he hired him as his personal assistant. And he's
Excuse me, Danny.
A good deal.
I had an appointment with the rim.
Couldn't that be you and I, Kev? We could be driving him around.
Just hanging up there.
Put some extra emphasis on that jam.
Man, was it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Yo.
That is good. And the Bulls lead cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Clyde.
First I get stuck,
And the Bulls might be
and then he just made that.
Craig Hodges has been limited with a bad ankle.
Now Paxson. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Jordan. Jordan is double.
Bro, why they got Jordan moving like a bot?
Paxson on deep.
I know he a little bit hurt, but
And
damn.
with the rebound. And Clark is for Hodges. He might not play a lot of minutes now with that injury, but he certainly, when he does, he's a catalyst for them.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really an instant offense guy. I mean, he can come in and knock down
they're
big
going,
three
they're
pointers if the
ODing.
offense needs it, but
Like this, like they're actually cheating now.
have that usual spark of his off the bench.
And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Trail Blazers on D. It's a 5-point game. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
We know Jordan is a master from the mid-range, whether he's squared up or falling away. You feel like it's going
Cross
to
it over.
splash.
Cross it over. Cross it over.
Pass to
Lucky.
Abdelnaby. Porter looking it over. Driving in, and Grant sends it back.
It's like, bro, what am I supposed to do?
Nice composure. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the
27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pippen outside. There's the pass
That's a
to
great
Jordan.
screen.
From deep three-point land with that basket, Michael Jordan has tied an NBA Finals record. 33 points and a half. We are witnessing something
Give me that. Of course, he picks the ball back up. Because why wouldn't he?
Now here's Drexler. There's the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And I don't know how Michael.
Let's go, Jordan. Keep it simple.
That performance in the first half. But we'll find out.
Checking out the group for Rick Edelman to start this second half. Williams is out there with Jerome Kersey. Then it's Porter. Then there's Drexler, and it's Duckworth in at the center position. Drexler passes to Kersey. Duckworth with it. The jump hook. Bill Cartwright grabs the rebound. One of the great halves in NBA history, Clark, shattering some league records in the process.
And you know what, Kevin? Portland's got to be terrified. I mean, we thought his wrist might affect him.
Ooh.
Instead, Jordan looks now like he's never been better.
He's incredible. And Jordan,
give me that.
Mike, is just tormenting the Blazers
On the floor, Mike.
from three-point range.
It's going to take
Get to the. Oh, I thought they was going to give me that foul.
Defensively, they can't give Jordan an inch of room on the perimeter anymore.
Passes it to Porter. From downtown, drills the
That was a
three-pointer.
good shot.
Porter's got 8 points.
With energy and anticipation at playoff levels, I'd expect there might be a little more up and down transition basketball.
And here's Pippen, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot.
Why they make me get behind a 3-point line
No
now?
good from Jordan. Trailblazers trail by 6. Left side, Porter. Throws it up high.
Yo, they're doing. Yo, bro. Of all the teams I played against in this challenge, like, I don't know why they're playing like the best team ever.
It'll be interesting to see how they respond.
Look at Clyde.
Game gets tight.
Oh my God, bro. They're ODing.
Porter against Paxson. Porter dishes to Duckworth. Porter passes to Duckworth. It's all in by the Bulls. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it was surprising, wasn't it, Clark, to see how open Phil Jackson was in criticizing the Trailblazers.
Yeah, it was a little bit, but Phil is not known to bite his tongue, and as a player, that could eat at you a little bit, and perhaps the team as well. Opponents can criticize
Like,
your
bro,
system,
bro's ripping me and
but start
everything.
calling guys weak mentally, and that can really strike a nerve.
I agree. Paxson against Porter. Paxson passes to Jordan. Cartwright with a screen on Drexler. Here's Jordan.
That's early, yeah.
Here's Cartwright. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Bulls lead by 6.
How about this, guys? If the Blazers had taken Jordan in that 84 draft,
couldn't even see
their
right there.
backcourt could have been MJ and Clyde the Glide Drexler. How about that for a twosome?
Good Clyde.
Jordan outside.
That's me. He ain't jump for the pump fake.
His shooting has just dropped off in this quarter. He needs to rediscover his rhythm.
Mike, the 84 draft is rehashed and looked at from every way, but it is scary to think, isn't it, about that guard combination in Portland had they drafted Michael Jordan.
Well, the West had so many strong centers back then, you can't blame Portland for taking a big. But it would have been a lot of fun, Kev, to see MJ and Drexler team up.
Couple of future Hall of Famers. Yep, that one goes in there. Cartwright's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Jordan sees
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ryan is checked in for Williams. Robinson comes in for Kersey. Ainge is checked in for Clyde Drexler. And Pack subbed in for Porter. Here's Pack, guarded by Paxson. Shooting.
Yo, how I knew they was gonna do that, man.
He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I didn't jump or anything. I just stood there with my hands up.
Yeah, don't argue that was pretty obvious.
Robinson hits them both.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
There's 45 seconds left here in the
Nah, we put Danny Ainge in the
and the
post.
matchup between Jordan and Drexler. Mike is not going how the Blazers wanted it to.
This could be a long series for Drexler.
And I can't score on Danny
Jordan's
Ainge,
not
bro.
one to
Oh
let up
my
when he's got a
God.
guy on the ropes.
Yep. Ainge the pass to Bryant. Driving to the basket.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
The Bulls with the lead. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pippen feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock.
I don't think I'm gonna get it off.
Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. 3 quarters of play in postgame here. NBA final. Portland and Chicago both trying to jump out to an early lead in this series.
And guys, I don't think there's a better crowd in sports than this Bulls crowd. They can make it deafening in here.
Grant is out there with Cartwright. Then it's Jordan. Then it's John Paxson. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out
I
there.
can't
for the
get a
Bulls.
rebound. I'm just like, come on, bro.
Here's Pack. Guarded by Paxson. Robinson on the wing. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. And when you've got a crowd this enthusiastic, Clark, and a player as exciting as Michael Jordan, that is a pretty potent combination.
Combustible is a word that comes to mind.
You can't even do that explosive behind the back.
I mean, MJ feeds off of that energy of the crowd. And when he needs a boost, they give it to him. And vice versa.
All right, let's go to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls had a hard road to these finals. They played a tough 7-game series against the Knicks in the second round and then had to play 6 games with Cleveland. The Blazers, on the other hand, cruised through the first 2 rounds before dispatching the Jazz in 6 to reach the finals. We'll see if fatigue becomes a factor as this series plays out. Back to you guys.
Usually is a factor some way. David, thank you for the report. Mike, is there a chance the Bulls begin to wear down at some point in this series?
93? Yo, nah,
Jordan
bro.
is scoring below his regular season average. But the Bulls are a tough, proven champion. They'll find the energy when they need to.
And Jordan's 3-point output has been a huge story once again here tonight.
And that's not usually where he makes his mark. If he continues
And I
to
missed
pour
that.
in from long range the next few games, the Blazers will have their hands full.
Absolutely. Paxson against Ainge. Here's Pack. Outside for Robinson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Grant. And Grant sends it back.
One of the better defenders in this game. Grant teeing off on that one.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Michael Jordan.
Dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
And Portland making a change here. Williams, he's checked in for Bryant. Kersey comes in for Robinson. Drexler, he's checked in for Ainge. And Porter subbed in for Pack.
There's a toughness Porter brings to this team, physically and mentally.
That one drops. He ties it up. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pippen with it. Outside Jordan. Pippen outside.
Delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
Drexler scanning the floor.
Oh, he got me.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Drexler up top. Defended by Jordan.
Oh, that's a good
Wide open
screen.
look for Porter. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Clock at 6. Pass to Carter. That one falls. Coming off of Jackson speed.
You need guys who can hit big buckets for you. Parker answering the bell there.
Drexler passes to Dunn. Tries again.
It's like, bro, Bill does not get off his feet at all. Bro has like 25 speed, 25 acceleration, 25 vertical.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Really important for Duckworth to maintain his poise here under pressure.
Those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line. A very close ball game.
To the paint.
No, I got mad lucky.
Jackson outside, and the
It's 3 seconds.
3-second violation.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
Drexler against Jordan.
Give me that.
It's not loose. Jordan with the steal.
Let's go, Jordan. Get to the line.
He'll get a chance at the line.
In crunch time, everyone knows the ball is going to Michael Jordan.
And no good as the first free throw. Missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 or 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 1. Off the inbound. Here's Drexler.
You locked, Clyde.
Missing the go-ahead bucket. Ooh, a crucial possession right here.
And you can feel the crowd on edge.
Jordan is double. Jackson kicks to Pippen. 5 to shoot.
Oh, snap.
Jordan inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Grant, and he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And Grant doesn't let the pressure of these moments get to him. Stays in control of himself.
Time called here. The Blazers.
They know what's at stake here, and so does their coach. They need a solid play to knock this one up.
You locked, Clyde. Give me that.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one. That's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn.
Guys, your thoughts?
Score quick, foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
A little bit of luck has to be on their side if they ought to come back. It won't be easy.
14 feet away. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one. That puts them up by 5.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Looking so composed at the free throw line. Not rushing anything, just going up there and getting the job done.
GG's. Let's go.
The Bulls stand just 3 wins away. Mike Fratello.
I could miss. I didn't know what was happening, but I was shooting them. You know, it was just one of those things that it was a zone, as Lacey said, and I was just taking a shot and it was falling. I didn't know exactly how to explain it. You know, right now it's not really going to have any impact unless we win it all. You know, that's the biggest key right now. The individual accolades, I've always said, is great, but you know, my focus is team-oriented right now, and you know, it's going to be something that I remember for a long time, but not right now.
Michael made the most of his airtime. In 19 minutes, he outscored Portland's 5 starting players combined. He set the NBA Finals record with 35 points in the first half, as we mentioned, also 6 3-pointers in the first half. He only had 5, as we said, in all of his 16 previous playoff games, and during the regular season didn't shoot all that many either. Game 2 Friday night, again in Chicago.